What I wish to emphasize on this Jamhuri Day is that regardless of our difficult circumstances and despite obstacles, resistance, and anxiety, it remains the mandate of leadership to keep true to their word and the duty of government to deliver. We have every intention to fulfill our commitments and are at the point where the first projects are successfully entering maturity. The deliberate and intentional effort to develop effective strategies for creating employment opportunities within our broader economic transformation agenda is bearing fruit. From the current numbers, it is clear that employment opportunities, whether domestic, international, or online, will increase significantly in the coming days. We are determined to build a labor market capable of absorbing as many job seekers as possible, cognizant of the output of our education and training institutions, which produce talented, skilled, and motivated young people. By doing the hard work and heavy lifting now, we are laying the foundation for citizens to seize opportunities in the coming future. As we do this, let us reflect on the lessons of history and rise above our political differences to deliver for Kenya. Those who came before us overcame far more turbulent divisions to score a historic victory whose everlasting legacy benefits us today and will endure for posterity. As they fought hard to reclaim our sovereignty, the enemies of our freedom deployed state-of-the-art technologies of the time, the radio and the aeroplane, to disseminate disinformation and propaganda. This was meant to discourage, trick, and deceive people that freedom fighters had been defeated and their leaders been captured and neutralized. Our heroes and heroines were not deterred and inspired by the righteousness of their cause and the transformational moment they were in, soldiered on courageously. On 12th December, therefore, every Kenyan witnessed their vindication as our majestic flag rose and collectively we reclaimed our proud Jamhuri. Jamhuri Day is also a moment for Kenyans to expose the fake news aimed at discrediting our ambition, sabotaging our hope, and seeking to dampen our resolve. I have no doubt that the National Economic Transformation Agenda will succeed and deliver for the people of Kenya. I have no problem with discourse, criticism, and alternative proposals. In fact, I welcome them and listen to feedback in order to learn, improve, and become better. At the same time, I see clearly that a lot of what passes for fact are actually falsehood, and that most opposition is based on inaccurate representations and sometimes outright disinformation. We are at the stage in our social development when digital technologies have immense capacity to amplify disinformation, magnify fake news, and distort facts beyond all recognition. If we give in to these emerging negative trends, we shall pay with our freedom, democracy, and development. I therefore urge all Kenyans to participate fully in our democratic discourse, even as we work hard in nation building. At all times, let us endeavor to engage on the basis of truth. Failure to do so will take us down the path of negativity, tear us away from the values we cherish, and turn us into a people estranged from unity, who sabotage development, undermine democracy, and destroy our republic in pursuit of political expediency. When we say that the cost of basic commodities has come down, it is a fact. When we say that inflation has come down, it is a fact. When we say that our farmers are producing more and better, it is a fact. When we say that Kenyans who have registered for Taifa Care are receiving better services than before, it is a fact. We encourage everyone, including our critics, to engage on the basis of facts and the truth. If some of us persist in the culture of reckless negativity, for how long will cynics mobilize Kenyans to deny facts that they can feel, that they can touch, and they can see? What will they say in a few weeks' time when we begin to give keys to new homeowners of our affordable housing units? What will they say at the thousands of plumbers, electricians, teachers, health workers, building and construction workers, digital workers, and many more who are already at work, including the 300 young men and women who yesterday were flagged off by my deputy to go and work abroad, joining thousands who are already abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, I am confident in the future of our nation and the capacity of our national transformation agenda to deliver, because I appreciate the strategies we have put in place, the work underway, and the commitment of our people and their motivation to make their contribution. I count myself as one of the many millions of Kenyans who want the best for our nation and all its people, and are committed to putting in the effort required to make our dreams come true. We are driven by strong hope and unwavering optimism, as well as unfailing desire to reach for a better tomorrow. It is confidence based on understanding, hope built on truth, and optimism that stands on the firm foundation of facts. We must do all we can to maintain the essential character of our republic as an open and free democratic society. This implies that we must also do all we can to ensure that our political competition and rivalry never degenerates into contest to assault democracy, oppose development, and demoralize the people. We must remember that whatever else sets us apart, we are united by a desire to achieve the best for Kenya and its people. With this in mind, we must promote inclusion and broaden our platform for collective engagement to allow articulation of diverse viewpoints and the expression of fresh, new, and bold approaches. To be transformational, we must be ready to transform ourselves and our strategies on a continuous basis. I will continue to reach out to Kenyans of all walks of life, regardless of the ideological persuasion, to maximize the cross-pollination of the flower of our republic and guarantee robust seeds for future seasons. You must never underestimate your power as citizens and your ability to create positive change individually and all of us collectively. Over time, we have made gradual and steady changes to many of the economic development strategies in order to take on board feedback from the people. In fact, the bottom-up economic transformation agenda has inbuilt mechanisms to improve on the basis of this feedback, because we recognize that as leaders, every day of work is a day of learning from the people, and that every good idea must always give way to a better one. Listening, therefore, is a primary component of effective leadership, and national transformation is a collective enterprise of all citizens. I am grateful to distinguished patriots who have demonstrated outstanding leadership across the political aisle for the spirit of goodwill in which we have engaged to address critical national issues, including resolving the inclusivity challenge by formulating the broad-based government. I also appreciate the good wishes, encouragement, and support from leaders with whom I continue to discuss matters of importance to our nation. I am persuaded that together we can achieve much more and much sooner for Kenya, and that the future of our dreams is now within sight. I readily concede that we are yet to reach the destination of our aspirations because we have not yet delivered fully on our commitments. But having said that, it is also a fact that we are no longer where we were a year, let alone 2 years ago. We have moved beyond pledges and commitments and are now making progress in our implementation strategies. There is now sufficient evidence of undeniable character that together the people of Kenya are hard at work to achieve their shared vision of a nation transformed. Our ability to feed the people and to keep them healthy, to empower them and connect them to opportunities, to keep them safe and protect their freedom is improving by leaps and bounds. When we all unite, inspired by a shared aspiration to undertake national building, we shall make our nation great, and our collective legacy will inspire present and future generations. Ndugu wa Kenya, wacha nimalizie kwa kuwauliza, mumesikia yale mambo tunafanya kuhusiana na mambo ya afya. Na wauliza wazazi wote, pale Januari watoto wetu wakirudi shuleni, sasa Taifa Care inataka kila mtoto wa Kenya awe na bima ya afya. Wakati wazazi mtarudisha watoto wenu shuleni, tunataka kila mzazi aandamane na mtoto wake ndio tuweze kusajili watoto wote wa Kenya, ili watoto wote wa Kenya tuwapangie mambo yao ya afya. Vile nimesema, tutazidi na kujenga daraja ya umoja na ushirikiano kati ya Wakenya wote kutoka sehemu zote, dini zote, vyama zote. Tuungane ndio tuweze kushughulikia mahitaji na mipango na maendeleo ya taifa letu la Kenya. Ndugu wa Kenya, nawatakia Krismasi njema na mwaka wenye mafanikio makubwa sana wa 2025. God bless you all. God bless our great country Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Niombe kwa heshima sote tuweze kusimama kwa wimbo wa taifa. Basi wananchi wazalendo tutulie ili niweze kumpisha mwenzangu aweze kutupa itifaki ya kufumukana mahali hapa. Kwako Gitone.
Naam, ningependa kuchukua fursa hii kutambua kwamba nafasi hii tutampisha Mheshimiwa Daktari William Samoei Ruto, Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya na Amiri Jeshi Mkuu wa Majeshi ya Ulinzi pamoja na Mama Taifa, akisindikishwa na Mkuu wa Majeshi ya Ulinzi Jenerali Charles Kahareri. Nafasi hii kwa heshima kuu tampisha Mheshimiwa Rais kuweza kuondoka pamoja na mgeni wake Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya nchi ya Gambia Mheshimiwa Adama Barrow, ili kuweza kuingia katika sehemu ya pili maamkuli ya mchana. We announce the exit procedures. We will give an opportunity for His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya and the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces to leave, escorted by the CTF, and also our visiting Head of State, His Excellency Adama Barrow, the President of the Republic of the Gambia. Ataondoka sasa Mheshimiwa Daktari William Ruto, rais wetu, pamoja na Mama Taifa, wakisindikishwa na Mkuu wa Majeshi ya Ulinzi. Baada ya hapo mgeni wetu atakapoondoka, kisha nitampisha naibu wa rais kuweza kuondoka pamoja na ujumbe wake. Shukran. Natangaza kuondoka kwa Mheshimiwa Rais Daktari William Ruto pamoja na Mama Taifa.
All right, that marks the end of this particular day that is Jamhuri Day being celebrated here at the Uhuru Gardens, marked by President William Ruto, having the chief guest Adama Barrow, the President of the Republic of Gambia, being the chief guest, the guest of honor today on this particular occasion. The President had talked a lot of things in as far as the development is concerned. He's talked about the issue to do with education, that next year, come January, the education and in matters to do with insurance will be taken care of. That is the President entourage now leaving the stadium, and this is marking a very important occasion on this day. The President has also talked about the issue of Ajira, where a number of youths have also been flagged to go and work in different jurisdictions abroad, having in mind that the job creation is one of the key pillars of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda of this particular administration. The President has also talked about the issue to do with the economy, that those people who are criticizing the government's approach in as far as economy is concerned, that they are all lies, and that is the government is quite fighting so hard to ensure that every Kenyan can afford to put food on the table. Now that puts a cap on what has been happening here since we started this live broadcast at 7 a.m. here at the Uhuru Gardens. But before then, I hand you over to my colleague Rashid Mamkondo for the Kiswahili version. Rashid.
Shukran sana mwenzangu Victor Olo kwa lugha ya Kiingereza. Na kama tulivyosema mtazamaji, ni kwamba Rais Daktari William Ruto, mgeni wetu Adama Barrow, naibu rais na vile vile pia gavana wa Nairobi, ni mengi sana ambayo wamezungumza, ila utaweza kuyapata vyema katika taarifa zetu ambazo zitakujia mwendo wa saa 10, saa 1 na saa 3. Mtazamaji, kwa muda wote huo umekuwa ukifuatilia matangazo mubashara moja kwa moja kutoka bustani ya Uhuru ya makala ya 60, tukisherehekea mwaka wa 61 wa Kenya kutawazwa kuwa jamhuri. Na kwa sasa basi ni magari tu ya viongozi mbalimbali wakiweza kuondoka hapa. Hatungependa kuendelea sana, tutawarugisha moja kwa moja hadi katika studio zetu kwa vipindi vyetu vinavyoendelea. Lakini kabla kufanya hivyo, mpenzi mtazamaji, juhudi zote hizi zisingewezekana bila ushindi wa timu yote kamili. Kwa mara nyingine tena nitoe shukurani za dhati kwa mkurugenzi mkuu wa shirika la utangazaji nchini KBC Bi Agnes Kaleche. Vile vile pia shukrani za dhati mhariri mkuu katika chumba cha habari Bwana Samuel Maina, na vile vile pia mkuu wa vipindi vya runinga katika shirika la utangazaji Bwana Michael Ndetei. Kwa niaba ya wote ambao wameweza kufanikisha matangazo haya, mwenzangu Victor Olo na vile vile pia Timothy Kipnusu na kikosi kizima cha mafundi wetu wa mitambo, ikiwa ni wa sauti na vile vile pia waelekezi wangu kutoka gari letu rasmi la matangazo la GK, ni moja tu Kenya nzima, yani KBC Channel 1, na waregesheni moja kwa moja Broadcasting House kwa vipindi vyetu vinavyoendelea. Nawatakia jamhuri njema.
Profesa Kithure Kindiki, nitangaze kuondoka kwa mkuu wa mawaziri Mheshimiwa
sisi sote wananchi tushangilie.
The race for the African Union Commission chairperson is on. The stakes are high, the expectations higher. 54 countries. Who will lead Africa's vision? Catch the live debate this Friday, December 13th, 2024 at 7 p.m. on KBC Channel 1. Don't miss it as the candidates face off. The Mjadala Africa Debate.
Nasonga mbele watu wote wa Jamhuri yetu Kenya. Haya sisi sote wananchi tushangilie. Eko Jamhuri, eko Jamhuri, sote eko Jamhuri Kenya yetu ya
Well, a very good afternoon to you on this Jamhuri Day celebration, which has just concluded there at the Uhuru Gardens. A lot of grounds to cover, where the president has touched on numerous issues from health, affordable housing, education, all the way to some of the international jobs that the government has been able to secure, the projects that are ongoing, online jobs, as well as the current political status of the country. And of course, our reporters are on the ground. That is Joseph Wahungu, Nancy Okware, and Timothy Kipnusu will be giving us in details what the president has been able to say in regards to the country's progress, and the other speakers who are able to, of course, attend that particular festivities. And of course, you do know that the guest of honor this time around was Gambia's President Adama Barrow. The Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, was also there, including Nairobi Governor, that is Johnson Sakaja. But as we continue with what was transpiring at the Uhuru Gardens, let's inform you on other stories making headlines at this hour. Now, Prime Cabinet Secretary and the Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, Musalia Mudavadi, last evening graced the launch of the book My Passion for Change, author by Dr. Juma Mukhwana, Principal Secretary for Industrialization in Nairobi. The Prime CS described the author, Dr. Mukhwana, as a man of remarkable resilience, a sharp intellect, humor and selflessness, a true embodiment of determination and purpose.
You are here today because you have been part of...
Naibu wa Rais kuweza kuondoka pamoja na ujumbe wake.